New York, do you have a question that you'd like to have answered in Hey, Hoynsie? Submit it here or contact him on Twitter at @Hoynsie. Hey, Hoynsie, we can thank the Dolans, Mike Chernoff and Chris Antonetti for this remake of the Bullpen from Hell. The Indians didn't want to spend money to re-sign Joe Smith or any other relievers with proven track records. They sat on the rear ends all off Sean Skinner. Hey, Sean, no knock on Joe Smith, one of my favorites, but right now he has a 9.64 ERA in 11 games with Houston. As for a remake of the 1988 Bullpen from Hell, I think this pen would have to really try to equal work of Bill Lasky, Jeff Dedman, Chris Codaroli, Dan Schatzeder, Don Gordon and others. They set a high bar. Or should that be a low bar? Hey, Hoynsie, how long can Terry Francona stick with Josh Tomlin? He's killing us, Al Perco. Hey, Al, since he's the manager, I guess Francona can stay with Tomlin as long as he wants. Realistically, Tomlin showed improvement Friday night when he went 7 innings and allowed 5 runs. Not a great start, but it showed improvement. With some off days approaching, the Indians could skip Tomlin and go with a 4-man rotation. Hey, Hoynes, not sure why the Indians could not trade Giovanni Urshela and get some value for him. I believe he will be claimed on waivers now that the Indians have decided to go with Eric Gonzalez as their utility player. Not a good move by the front office. Bob Ernest Mansfield. Hey, Bob, try to put yourself in the front office of the 29 other MLB teams. Unless they had an overwhelming need for an infielder with a good glove and questionable bat, why would they trade one of their players when they know could have a chance to get Urshela on waivers or sign him as a free agent if he clears waivers and the Indians release him? Hey, Hoynsie, if Joe Urshela is signed by another team, can the Indians trade for him later? Would his minor league options change? Stephen Frost, Petersburg, VA. Hey, Stephen, sure the Indians could trade for him, but they'd have to bring him to the big leagues because his minor league options have expired. That would be the same for any other team as well. Hey, Hoynsie, has any pitching staff allowed more homers than the Indians? It seems opponents are good for at least 1 or 2 a game when they face the Indians. Or am I miscounting? Mark Stratus. Hey, Mark, it must be something about the Buckeye State. The Indians and Cincinnati's pitchers staff are tied for the MLB lead through Friday with 50 homers allowed. Tomlin, of course, is a key contributor to that by allowing 13 homers in 6 appearances for the Tribe. Homer Bailey leads the Reds with 8 homers allowed.